What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to a different perspective. Um, Even though this is supposed to be a 50,000 subscriber celebration video, it's hard for me to celebrate right now. It's hard for me to celebrate. As some of you all may know, if you watch the main channel, I got news yesterday that a friend of mine committed suicide. And I mean, it's at least we think that's what happened. It could also be that it was a drug overdose. I'm not entirely sure. Only the family really knows. I know he had a drug addiction, a drug problem. Last time I talked to him, he was telling me they had checked himself into rehab and that he had been going quite frequently to get help. I never knew it was that bad. I never saw him seem like he was under the influence. You know what I'm saying? There might have been one time where I saw him seem like he was high and he had told me he had smoked, and that was it. Other than that, I never seen him look like he had it, or should I say look like he didn't have whatever he was doing under control. And I don't know the extent of what all it was that he was doing. Sorry, I can barely talk right now. I'm still sick, getting over this bad cold that I had. So this congestion is kind of making it difficult for my words to form and come out. But it's crazy. I've been kind of messed up all last night and today. Him and I used to work together. And I'm talking about Brad, if y'all, like I said, if you watch my videos from the main channel yesterday. Him and I used to work together. So today, this morning, I drove down to my old job just to see, how everyone was doing and how everyone was holding up. And truth be told, it seemed like everyone else just about is handling this news a lot better than I am. And, people, even though they work with him and see him all the time, they realize him and I was a bit closer than they were to him, I guess. He was on my team. He was one of my technicians. For those that didn't know, I used to be a service advisor or a service writer, whatever you want to call it. And when he first got on my team, him and I used to butt heads a lot. We thought we wasn't going to work out. We thought we were not compatible as coworkers or teammates or whatever you want to call it. But over time, we grew fond of one another. And out of all the teammates that I had, there were times where I had 4 people on my team, this, that, and the fourth. Over time, everybody came and left except for him. He stayed by my side the entire time that I worked there. Him and I went to a couple of concerts together. When I left, he would still call me to hang out. I never tried to hang out with him. I blame myself for that. Even though I wanted to, I was so caught up in what it is that I got going on here that I was always making excuses as to why I was too busy to hang out. Yeah, last time I spoke to him, which was a couple of weeks ago, he told me that he was seeking help, going to rehab, and he didn't want to tell his girl about it. Now, rewind a little over 2 years ago now, his ex-girlfriend overdosed on some drugs. And now it seemed like, fast forwarding to now, he might have done the same thing. I know he took that so hard. He took that so hard because he loved that woman. But after he lost her, he ended up getting into another relationship with one of his other exes, a girl that he used to date back in high school. And they seemed to be doing very, very well. He was planning on marrying this woman. What's crazy is I saw him the day he did it. I had to take my car in to get some service done. I saw him there, and I could tell by the look on his face that something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. But being that I'm sick and I didn't know what I had, I got tested yesterday for you know what. It came back negative. I was not trying to be all up in people's faces. So I was kind of in and out, in and out. Usually when I go there, I see him, we're having a full-blown conversation about any and everything, just checking on each other, making sure we're good. But not that day. And this was Monday. Not this past Monday. I was in and out of there. But yesterday when I went to go pick up my car, he wasn't there. Should have been there, but he wasn't there. I was looking for him. I was ready to talk to him, see how he was doing. That night is when I got the information, which was last night. A former coworker of mine and someone else who was also pretty close to Brad. He used to be on her team, Katie, before he was on mine. She texted me saying that, he had committed suicide. It's too close to home. The information is way too close to home for me. Being someone who has dealt with my more than fair share of mental health issues, mental health problems, this is way too close to home for me. It's currently 7 p.m. on a Wednesday, and I haven't done anything all day. I haven't been productive much at all. I took a bunch of orders to the post office this morning. I went to go write a check for some more merchandise that I'm planning on getting in for you guys soon. But other than that, I've been sleeping. Literally sleeping. Just woke up not too long ago. And part of it has to do with me being sick. My body's exhausted. I'm so tired. But I'm finally feeling a little bit more energetic that I can get right here and deliver you guys some content. But yeah, this is unexpected. So unexpected because it's when stuff like this happens to people you care about, and you realize just how short life could be. And it makes you realize even more how much you need not to procrastinate when it comes to spending time with people that you say you care about. He was young, not even 30 years old. I think Brad was about 28, 29 maybe. Young dude. All I can think about now after this incident is how many people that I need to be in contact with, or need to get in contact with, and actually put in the effort to hang out with them, to link up with them. Because you never know. You never know. Tomorrow's never promised for anyone. The sad reality is every single day, almost all of us are doing things that will put us in a position to where we can no longer be here. And I know that might sound far-fetched. This might sound like I'm stretching or reaching, I should say. Excuse me. But no, I mean, you get in a car, you never know what could happen. Get on a plane, you never know what could happen. Get on a boat, anything. Walk down the street. I wish Brad would have called me that night. Maybe I could have done something. This is a self-development channel, That's why I created this channel. But some of the videos I've made for this channel, some of the topics that I've talked about have been some of the most difficult conversations for me to have. Because it meant me being my most vulnerable. There was times where I had to step away and not make content for this channel for extended periods of time because the conversations would open up doors, open up wounds in my life, stuff that I didn't deal with in the way that I thought I did to really look past my past. I'm in a better place now, but life throws you curveballs. And this definitely is one of them. Sorry, there's a motorcycle going by. That's why I paused for a second. But one thing I can definitely say in regards to Brad that I'm proud of is the fact that he got to the point where he was not afraid to open up about what it was that he had going on. You know, he was afraid to tell his girlfriend, his current girlfriend, about the drug abuse, the issues that he was having, him wanting to go to rehab for two reasons. And what he told me was he was embarrassed and he thought that she might leave him. And I told him, I'm like, nah, brother, you got to tell her. You got to tell her. Then tell me once you do. If she loves you like I think she does, then she'll be supportive. And he told her. And he told me he told her. And she was just that. She didn't judge him. She loved him. And she was supportive of him. It makes me wonder. It makes me think. Was that support the kind of support where he felt comfortable enough to continue to do and abuse the drugs? Because sometimes we got to think about that as well. Some people might be receiving the wrong type of support. I don't know if this was the case. I don't know whatsoever. But it's a possibility. Maybe he was too comfortable. Even though this was something that he struggled with and wanted to stop. It's almost like that stuff becomes a part of your DNA, your genetic makeup. You fed it to yourself so many times. Almost like they say, like the old saying goes, you are what you eat. You guys, I encourage you to not feel ashamed to seek help. To not feel ashamed to tell the people that are close to you. Because if you can't find it in you to want to go out there and find professional help, best believe the ones that care for you, even if you think they don't, try them. Friends, family, your lovers. Open up. Share with them the struggles that you're having. Regardless of what you think they may think. Ask them for help. Ask them if they can help you find help. The professional help that you need. Don't be afraid. Because trust me, they want you here.